Let's break out the panic meter as we welcome in Jonathan Macri from Knicks Film School. Jonathan, let's start with that Pistons matchup. We know the Knicks lost 3 of 4 to the Pistons last year. Then they went ahead and beat them in the playoff series. So on a scale of 1 to 10, where's your panic meter with their struggles this season?
Yeah, I'm going to put this one at about a 7.5, Niki. And I understand what happened last season. Success in the regular season, not so much, but in the playoffs, they had it. This is a different Pistons team, more experienced. Cade Cunningham is playing like a legitimate MVP candidate. I'm going to go 3 reasons why this is a 7.5 for me. Number 1, you look at the Pistons' size impacting the thing that the Knicks do best on the boards. Look at every team in the NBA. Knicks are 3rd worst in terms of rebounding percentage against Detroit. They also turn the ball over a ton when it comes to Detroit. And then the biggest thing, Cade Cunningham, that jumbo big playmaker, he has so many weak spots to pick on in New York's defense. I think it's just a field day for them, and I don't see this changing unless the Knicks could find another gear defensively that we just haven't seen against this Pistons team.
Yeah, they need someone like Karl-Anthony Towns if they want to beat the Pistons. And we know he's your favorite player. He's averaging over 4.5 points and almost a full rebound less than he did last year. Where's your panic meter for him? And I'm being sarcastic there.
I mean, if the scale goes up to 10, then I'm going to go ahead and take an 11.
Wow.
Look, Karl-Anthony Towns just played in the All-Star game. He is a wonderfully talented player. We saw it last year in the postseason, including with some big shots against Detroit. The issue, I think, is you are seeing a diminished version of Karl-Anthony Towns this year compared to last season. Some of that may be due to some physical issues that he is having. Some of that may be due to his relationship with head coach Mike Brown. Whatever it is, when he is confronted with this Pistons physicality, he simply has not responded. And perhaps even more concerning than that, we've seen no indication that his teammates and his coach are willing to go the extra mile to try to get him more involved in the offense so he could be the weapon he was at times last year. So, yeah, this is an easy 11 for me.
Yeah, it's definitely concerning. How about Mikal Bridges? During Thursday's game, you had a tweet that, aside from a few other things, said, quote, Bridges, another non-entity, end quote, in that game. What is your number on the panic meter in terms of him?
I'm going to try to be kind here, and I'm going to go with, well, I gotta give a little bit somewhere. I'm going to go with a 4. Here's the thing with Mikal Bridges. I think fans are still expecting a certain type of player that they thought would come based on the cost to get him. 5 first-round picks, obviously. Those are out the window. They thought they were getting a shutdown defender. That is not what he is, and you saw that against the Pistons in this game. Cade Cunningham actually calling for him to come into actions because he wanted to pick on Mikal Bridges. If you put that one part of his game aside, though, and it is a big part, everything else that Mikal Bridges does is basically as advertised. He's having an efficient shooting season. He is a wonderful defender off the ball, in help, those sorts of things. The key for Mikal, unfortunately, is that he's largely dependent on OG Anunoby doing his job as a shutdown guy on the ball. If OG could do that, and he wasn't that the other night, then I think Mikal Bridges looks an awful lot better on the defensive end, and everything else kind of falls into place.